Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been very long time since my last video. I'm really sorry guys. I've been busy for the past 5 months, 6 months, since November. I think that was my last video. I'm really sorry guys. I had my training, I had my exams, and I had to hunt for apartments. Finally we are settled down now, and I want to do an apartment tour video as well. It's coming soon, and I'm really sorry I couldn't post for a while. And I have to say thank you so much for those who asked me, checked up on me, saying how are you doing, are you okay, why there's no any videos, are you uploading any videos anytime soon. Thank you so much for your love and support, and also thanks for subscribing into my channel, and even when I was not uploading any, thanks for believing in me. So today's video, I just want to say that Emirates is hiring from Sri Lanka on 7th and 8th of April in November, right? So I'm very happy guys. I'm really happy. When I heard it, was like, yay, it's finally happening. The last time they were interviewing from Sri Lanka, it was on 2015 or 16 as I remember. So it's been ages they didn't hire it from Sri Lanka. So now finally it's happening for you guys, and I'm really happy. And for those who made it to the assessment day, congratulations, you did it, and you have to do it well for the next rounds, and I hope to see you in the sky as well. So today's video, I'm going to talk about few tips, some of the shortfalls that you might be probably doing it on your assessment day. So if you know what the shortfalls are, you can avoid them and be prepared and be ready to nail the assessment day. So don't be stressed, don't be nervous, or don't be too excited or overconfident guys. To be normal, relax, okay, do your best, you can do your best, relax and chill and enjoy the day, okay, enjoy this ride, because it's a very good experience. And I still remember my first time in the assessment day. I was so nervous, but I still remember those bits of everything. Like, wow, when I think about it, it's amazing. It's a nice journey throughout. This is the only chance you guys have, despite of things happening in Sri Lanka now. Trust me, my prayers are with all of the people in the streets now fighting for their rights. I'm really sorry, and my prayers are with all of you guys. And so back to the topic, if you guys get this chance, please grab it and do your best in the assessment day. So today I'm in Dallas, United States, and I have done a couple of things to do in Dallas. Like I have been to the stockyard, Texas, and I have done the gun shooting. It's on my Instagram anyway. And I've been to 𝐂𝐚𝐻𝐬𝐻, where he was shot, the museum. So I have done a couple of activities in Dallas. It's really nice. If you get into this industry, the airline industry, you can travel and you can see everything. It's a beautiful journey, right? So today I just went for grocery with my friends, and I just got back to the hotel, and I thought of filming this little content because I have so much of time ahead for my next wake-up call for the flight to come back to Dubai. It's going to be tomorrow. So anywho, I want to say, when we talk about the assessment day, guys, it's going to be a very long day. I don't know how it's going to be for you guys. I did my assessment day in 2013-14 as I remember, and for my day, I remember I started it around 7 a.m. and I was finishing it around 5 p.m. So it's like a whole full day. You need to be prepared, you need to have your food and your water, some snacks, and because you might get tired towards the end of the activities, so you need to be consistent. So the other thing is that the number one mistake that most of you guys will make it's just that you don't dress properly. I will highlight this again, guys. You're not going for just a normal interview, all right? This is one of the number one prestigious airline in the world, okay? And we have a name and we have a brand in the industry, and you have to represent that. So therefore, the way you look, your personality, everything that matters, especially when you go for the interview, right? Please do not dress like you just walk up or you're just going to grab a sandwich from the subway. All right, just look good, okay, match your tie, polish your shoes. For girls, okay, wear a nice makeup, red lipstick I would recommend, and please use hair gel, hairspray to keep your hair very tight and neat. And guys, if you have any pimples and breakouts, like if you think that you need some little bit of makeup, you can wear it, but do not make it obvious. And for girls, you can have a facial spray. You can spray it time to time when you feel like that you need it. And wear a nice pair of stockings that suits your skin color. And also your skirts should not be too short or too tight. That's pretty much about the dress code. I think I don't have to say it. If you can watch my previous videos where I have talked about the interview tips and tricks, I have clearly mentioned how you're supposed to look and all. And also one thing I have to add, when you girls, especially girls, when you wear the high heels, do not wear the open toe shoes. Wear the covered high heels, right? And wear a watch, have a handbag, keep your documents prepared, keep some snacks and water bottle with you, because it's a very long day, like I've mentioned before. So when I talk about the assessment day, guys, I really can't tell you the exact flow, because I've done this in like 8 years ago, so I really don't know if things have changed. But the assessment day is that you will be given so many activities where you will be evaluated, examined, assessed for this job role. So you have to do your best on this day throughout. You have to be consistent, like I've said before. The first step is going to be, they're gonna check your height and weight, because the requirement, it says that you have to be fit for this job role, like to have a BMI. So the height and the weight will be checked on the first step. So if you are successful, they will give you an envelope. That's what happened on my assessment day. They gave us an envelope. It says if you are successful for the next stage. So when I got the envelope, I'm like, oh my god, maybe I'm out as well, because you never know, right? So yeah, that would be the first step. Like, so once you get successful, the next step would be the English test, which I had. So I don't know if they still do the English test, but be prepared just in case. First and second is done, and then you have the next activities, which is going to be the group activities. I think I had 2 group activities and the scenario. So within these activities, you might be given breaks for sure, and during these breaks, so you can have your snacks and be prepared, refresh yourself for the next activities, right? And yeah, the next point that I want to highlight is not listening to the interviewer or to your group members. All right, you have to be respectful to each. You have to be respectful to each and every one of the group members and to the interviewer. Before you begin the day, they will give you the instructions, what to do and what to expect and all that. So especially with the mobile phone policy, make sure that mobile phone is on silent and it's not going to disturb the whole process or the structure. If you have an emergency call, of course you can take it by tell them that it's an emergency, that you're expecting a call, so you'll be just fine, right? The next point I want to highlight is not interacting with the group members or with the team members or with anybody around you, right? So that interacting, having a friendly approach or the positive approach towards each other is one of the main important thing if you want to be a cabin crew. So they evaluate these perspective in this group activities. So you will be examined, observed throughout the day, guys. Even when you go for your breaks, not just during the assessment, even when you go for your breaks, they will observe you. So you have to consistently maintain your personality, the way you treat others, your manners, how you talk to others, or how you build the conversation with others. Everything will be observed throughout the day. Make it a priority to interact with the person next to you in a kind, polite manner. You never know, the person next to you might end up you as your batchmate or your flatmate when you join the airline, right? So you can always start the conversation like, hey, my name is Thileni, what's yours, where you from, I like your lipstick color, where did you get it from, and is this your first time attending the assessment day, or have you been were you working as a flight attendant before? You can always break the ice. It's not hard, and a great conversation, it always starts with a small simple hello, right? So use this time, use this platform to interact with others and show the interviewer or the assessors that you are friendly, you are approachable, and don't be like, oh, I didn't come here to make friends. Okay, don't be like that, because this is the only chance that you are given to make the best out of it. Other thing that I want to highlight is the overconfidence and underconfidence during these exercises. All right, so what I want to talk about is when you're overconfident, you might screw this up as well, right? It happens to so many people. It happened on my assessment day. I remember I was given this group exercise where we have to talk about a picture that was given to us. Anything that comes into your head, you have to talk about it. So in my group, I had 3 girls with me, and when I was talking, the girl was interrupting my conversation. She was too confident, and she was just disturbing others. She had really bad manners. She was just talking without stopping, so she didn't make it, right? So especially when you are in the group activity, be respectful for your team members. If they're talking, do not interrupt whatever they say. Even if you don't agree with what they say, just let them talk. This is where most of the people fail, because they just don't give the space for another team member to talk. All right, maybe you think like, oh, this is the only chance for me to shine bright. No, they check everything about yourself. How you help other person. If you see any team member is not talking or contributing, let them into conversation like, hey Anna, what your thoughts about this situation? Just get their opinion as well. Don't be silent, try to contribute. If you see your team member is struggling without talking, grab them, get them to the conversation and to the situation and help them, because it's not just about talking, it's about how you help other people, how you help your team members, how you contribute, what your manners are, what's your approach, these kind of things. So be prepared and keep this in mind, what you should not do, how you should interact with others, how you should contribute towards in the team exercise, and things like that, right? And the next important point is that checking the time. All right, I know it's a very, very long day. Oh my god, guys, it's going to rain in Dallas. Wow. Okay, it's kind of gloomy now. I think it's going to rain. And yeah, anyway, so checking the time, let's talk about. Like I said before, it's a very long day and it might be boring for you. You might be really exhausted towards the end of the day, and you'll probably be like, oh my god, I can't wait to get out of this. You always check the time. You can't do that. It's really not good, because if the interviewer spots that you are always checking the time, it tells them that you are in a hurry or you are not interested in, he's not here, kind of thing. So do not check the time in front of your interviewer, even if the days get longer. So do not do that. So try avoiding it. All right, if you have to take notes, special notes or anything, you just have to keep you can do that to let them know that you are interested and you really want this, you're willing to do this kind of thing. And the one last thing I want to highlight is that you have to be genuine. Okay, this is one of the fact in this job role. You have to be genuine, right? I made it, guys. Being genuinely passionate about having a career as a flight attendant is the area that will separate from the guys who think this is a decent job to have, from the ones, those who have dreamed of becoming a cabin crew, right? In your final one-to-one interview, viva, or the face-to-face interview, the first question most likely to be, why do you want to become a cabin crew? I know this is the most common question that will be asked, that is asked from so many people, so you need to be prepared. Be genuine. Again, tell them your story. When was the first time you actually thought about becoming a cabin crew? How did it start? What did you do to make it happen today? Like a little inside of your story, and talk from your heart. Communicate your full commitment towards the job role. If you are genuinely desire it, you cannot fail. Okay, you gotta make it. Be honest, be genuine about what you say. It should come from your heart, you know. Walk into the assessment center that you own this, that you got this, right? And you can do it well. Trust me, you can do it well if you are fully prepared, and if you can avoid these shortfalls. And yeah, these are the main things, the main points that so many of us making nowadays. Like when I joined back in the days, we didn't have these YouTube channels where they talk about all these tips and tricks, but today we have so many millions of YouTubers talking about how to become a cabin crew, what to expect, what not to do, things like that. You can always watch them in YouTube and learn. And also I have to say that there will be a question and answer session where the interviewer will ask you like what do you like to know about anything, what do you like to know about the company. So do your homework. Okay, you can always impress them asking about what's the lifestyle in Dubai, and the company expansion, about the fleets, and also the career expansions, advancements, what kind of things that there, things like that you can always ask. And yes, I'm really happy for the guys, for you guys who make it to the assessment day. It's a very one in a million times, guys. You guys are really lucky. Okay, so you have to be prepared for the next exercises, next rounds to get through it. All right, even if you fail, that's okay, don't worry. You have the experience, you can reapply and get through it the next time. Yeah, that's all about it. All the very best for your assessment day, and if you get selected, don't forget to keep me updated. Welcome on board, welcome to Dubai, and I hope to fly with you guys soon. And if you see me on board, please don't forget to come and say hi. I'll be working in the premium cabins, first and business class. And yeah, that's all about it. Signing off from Thileni.on air. See you soon in my next video. Bye.